Okay, so it's raining now, and John says it's not really raining, but we're taking shelter. Adisa got her umbrella up, and we're taking shelter in this is the Turkish tent.
Well, this is a Turkish delight, is it not?
Isn't it? Yeah. As long as we don't have to spend 101 nights here.
Yeah. Not even one, hopefully.
Are many of you of the Muslim faith?
Oh, one.
So here we are. I'm
This
dying.
comes from Cairo, from a mosque in Cairo. That lamp.
It's a lamp.
Well, it's
Lantern.
for a candle, you know.
Lantern.
Can I rub it? Will anything happen?
Probably your hands will get sore, actually. But that's
Nothing
about
ventured, nothing gained.
it. Yes, I don't think Aladdin's going to be around, actually.
Aladdin
It's the
saying,
wrong season of year.
Yeah, if you come here
He comes out in
today,
sort of Christmas and
It's a
January.
Byron.
He makes
Grant
an appearance.
solution.
He
beginning
does.
of our celebration, so today we start to celebrate. Yes.
This is the end of Ramadan.
Yes. Yes.
so you can eat.
Yes.
Hey!
We can drink and then we can eat.
Smash it.
But you know, I've forgotten
It's a
those
great
new
thing.
columns. It's marvellous. I'm glad we're here because I suddenly realised I should be mowing.
Yeah.
I should be
But every year
hedge
we
cutting
have
those
got like a
new
Different, isn't it?
pillars either side of the dahlias.
Do you have a petrol one?
It's
I do.
we're talking about.
But I also have these chaps who do
We're
it.
not talking about.
They spend 8 hours doing
It's the new
most of the
moon,
hedging.
isn't
I do some of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
There's
about
too
to
much
say
for me,
this is
really.
And
all.
that's it. The end of it.
Do you get?
Now we celebrate for 3 days.
Support?
Adisa, how often do you go to the mosque?
that goes
Quite
to
often,
charity.
if I might say so. But
basically this
you
My
know,
own indulgence.
usually
And I suppose the cheaper to keep a mistress, you see.
we
As I
gather
said to this
when
chap,
we
I said,
celebrate
Ah,
a special
I thought it was cheaper
event,
to keep a
you know,
mistress.
and during this
very much.
particular month,
I think a good garden.
Hang on, we can't hear.
Every
Yeah,
night.
Much less trouble.
every night.
They don't
So-
argue with you.
Well, it's a bit-
Because it's the
don't
end
like
of
it, dig it up, chuck it
Ramadan, and
Right.
we gather every night.
brilliant.
Actually,
Very impressed.
particular parts of the day as well. But every night, people gather and pray together. So that's something that we do, like every year.
And what are your first memories of going to a mosque?
Oh, I was a child, you know. It was like a funny thing. Have all these people, you know, at one place. But it was nice thing to experience.
And the people where you live, are they strict Muslims?
You have to define strict. You have
Define
to define, because there are many people who try to follow the rules. It's very, very harsh, and I know that my parents they did their task. The whole month of Ramadan they did their fast, and that's for me it's a special reason to celebrate, because they are my father is 71 and my mother is 68. They are you know, they could do it, and for me it's that's why it's very important.
Right. Yeah. And what about things like alcohol and?
Forbidden.
Was your mosque? Is it segregated? It's women. One.
Sorry.
Do women and men have to pray separately?
Yes. Yes. Like we were in the same place, but first we have got like rows of men praying, and then we have got lines of women doing the same thing. You know, but we cannot mix. If you
No.
oh,
No,
we
it's
can-
fine. Western. I just find it a shame.
And chevap and pork and
since it
beef
was
and
the
things
same.
like that.
No, no.
What do you mean by
remember-
that?
Like,
It's on the left.
like are there many
It's on the
people
right when I
who
was
don't
a child.
eat pork
Yeah.
at all?
Yeah.
And you? Do
I
you?
don't eat.
Not at all. No
not
pork at all. No.
Not,
Yeah. Can you
You
remember?
better try to tempt me, you know, but you can't do it, you
it'll
know.
be,
I have never
Or me.
tasted. I have never tasted. I don't have.
It's
You
not
know.
a problem,
Yeah.
I suppose. Many people just
Indians, whole nation.
Do you remember we talked about the parsnip and issues in course books that course book writers avoid? Yeah? Can you remember what the things were? Parsnip.
Parsnips for lunch.
P for
Today or something.
Politics.
A for
Alcohol.
R for
Religion.
Religion.
S for
N.
How do you spell
Oh,
parsnip?
sorry. I can't spell. Sex and sexuality.
N comes after the S.
Socialism.
Socialism.
No, sex and sexuality. Double S.
very good. Yes. S for sex.
Sex, yeah.
N for
Let me think.
Nudity.
Narcotics.
Now.
Narcotics. Yes.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yes.
Well done, Louisa. And then so that's parson. I for
Idolatry.
Ism.
good.
Ism?
Good.
Isms.
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 Very good.
Isms.
I for isms and the last one.
P.
P for
Parsnips.
Population.
No.
what we've just been talking about. Pork. And some people have added Palestine to this. Yeah, some people added Palestine, and these are things that publishing houses, when they, well, maybe you as a course book writer could say, yeah, Fiona.
When you're writing or creating a course book for the international market, you're not allowed to mention them because they won't be accepted into the markets. You can't have. If it's specific market writing, then there's lots of other things that can be.
So can you add an
Lots of
S to
limitations.
make the parsnip plural and
Well,
put
you can, because
socialism on the end?
But some people have two S's anyway. They say sex and sexuality because they're different.
Okay.
It's not the same as
Okay.
including sex, like kissing or whatever, which is considered sex in teenage books, and sexuality. A lot of homophobia.
Yeah, generation.
Now, what do you think about that as teachers? Yeah, those things that are mentioned in the parsnip. Have you ever had lessons when you have talked about those things in the English class?
Why not?
Can you give us an example, Anya? Can you think of?
Well, usually it is spontaneous. I cannot say that I planned that, but if here is any kind of a topic which can become connected with the idea, I would certainly stop and do this. Well, commenting or giving proper examples and trying somehow indirectly to lead my students to understand what is good and what is evil in general ideas. And there are some topics which I just really insist for them not to touch.
For example?
Well, so we never discuss weight problems in the meaning of having any kind of rude remarks, something like that. Then we practically say that you should not discuss and try to persuade that somebody's religion is not right. You should accept each other's beliefs. Well, certainly the idea of sex and sexuality, sometimes we discuss it, but it is not like, also it is somehow should be connected with what is going on in the room. Sexuality probably is more often than sex, certainly. Well, and if sex, it can be like sex, like protection from something that can be a result of sex, like this.
What about homosexuality and or lesbianism?
Well, we do to speak about this, and in the way for the students to understand that people are different, and we should respect somebody's diversity. Is it right? Yeah. Well. So and I will be honest, and I say that the point Palestine is probably the rarest topic which I will raise in my classroom. Well, and if here is anything concerned with politics, we are going to discuss something which is going to be connected with my country, and so if to make a connection with Palestine, well, you can always find something which is relevant to students for them to better understand. But we keep talking about things which are all around us, not to be concentrated only on our own country. And I suppose it's up to the teacher. If the teacher is well aware of what is going on in the world, he's going to bring the topic up and then let the students understand, well, what do they, like to build their own horizon, and the teacher is the leading person here. So very much teachers are like parents. When the parents are away, the teacher is responsible of making the student feeling and understanding his identity. Well, and it's like a skeleton which should be filled with flesh. It's like we are people who are just filling in the cubicles, well, with the information. And if we fill it with something what can be positive, I suppose, they are going to make their attitude to the surrounding world in a proper way. So, but you see, I always try not to be far away from any kind of stereotypes and barriers. Because if the teacher says that it is wrong, probably the students are going to believe that it is really wrong. So that's why, well, we should be careful. Well,
Right. Interesting. Good.